Hi you guys, it's Kari, and I'm coming to you from my bathroom, as you can see. But I thought this would be a really good place, of course, to teach you how to do the very, very simple but effective detox remedy of a detox bath. Now, a detox bath is something that we did very, very regularly in our home as our daughter was going through treatment, and then also even since then. We all do them on a pretty regular basis. Not only does it help detoxify your body from extra toxins that it's been introduced to, but also can help remineralize because you're using Epsom salts. And that's actually good for anybody at any time, no matter what the reason. So I'm going to show you very, very quickly how to do this. And one of the things that I really liked about this as well is that you can do it with even the littlest patients. So I know that for Danica, some of the detox remedies, of course, just didn't really work very well for her because maybe she wouldn't swallow something or she wouldn't do something or whatever. But a bath is something simple because you're already giving them baths. So all you do is add some stuff to it, and then their bath time becomes a really therapeutic experience. So we always start by filling up the tub. I'm actually not going to do that right now because I'm afraid it's going to be really, really loud. But of course, you would start filling up the tub with warm to lukewarm water, just like you would normally do. Now, my kids insist on using our big, huge corner tub. So I tend to use a little bit more of this product just because I'm filling up this really large tub. In a regular sized tub, you'd use maybe a little bit less. So I'm just going to explain the amounts that I use and how you'd adjust that for a smaller sort of regular sized tub, okay? So first of all, the important things to use are baking soda and Epsom salt. Does not matter what brand. Some people are going to tell you that baking soda has to be non-aluminum. But guess what? All baking soda is non-aluminum, okay? Baking powder sometimes is processed with aluminum. So, of course, that's where some of the confusion comes in. But any baking soda will do. In fact, I get this big old baking soda at Costco. And for this entire thing, you guys, which lasts me a really long time, obviously, it's like $5.88 or something crazy like that. So we use this, okay? Now, in this big tub, we use about a cup and a half. In a regular sized tub, you'd maybe use like a cup, okay? So you would just scoop it up. I actually keep a scoop here in my bathroom just so that I have it with me all the time. It's just a cup size, and it's one that we just don't use in the kitchen. We use it in here. So we would take our baking soda and we'd add it in there once the water starts going, right? Then Epsom salt. Now, that's really important. Epsom salt is really important because it has magnesium in it. And the magnesium, of course, especially as your body is going through a treatment like chemotherapy or radiation or anything like that, most of our bodies are actually deficient in magnesium anyway. And so this is something that for sure, especially someone who's going through some sort of treatment, is going to want to replenish. So you're going to want to add some Epsom salt. I do the same amount of Epsom salt as I do baking soda. Okay, so do the same thing, add that in there. Then you're going to add some of your essential oils just to increase the effectiveness a little bit. So my favorites for detox are juniper berry and rosemary. You guys have heard of these before. Now in this size tub, I use about 3 to 4 drops of each, okay? You can, by the way, also use the Zendocrine blend. We've talked a lot about the Zendocrine blend. Now the Zendocrine blend has both rosemary and juniper berry in it, but it also has a few other oils as well, also very effective for detoxification. The one thing that I will warn you about, though, when using Zendocrine, is that it also has tangerine oil in it. Now, tangerine oil is, of course, a citrus, and citrus oils can make your skin photosensitive. So if you're going to do a detox bath or use Zendocrine oil on your skin and then go out in the sunshine, you're going to want to use extra sunscreen, clean sunscreen of course, in that area, and maybe just avoid direct sunlight for a while, especially for like 24 hours or so. So you can add a few drops of this in as well because it has both of those oils, the detox oils, plus a few more already in the blend. The other thing I like to add sometimes is just a relaxation oil. So maybe like a serenity or a lavender or something like that. That does not necessarily increase the detox, but it is extra relaxing. So you're just going to add a few of those in. Now, you've heard us talk an awful lot about diluting your essential oils. Now, because oil and water don't mix, when you add essential oils directly into the tub, they're going to float on the surface a little bit, thereby exposing your skin to like neat or undiluted essential oils topically, okay? Now for some of us that may not be a problem. However, there are some ways that you can kind of dissipate them a little bit into the water so that they're not quite so strong, I guess, or going in direct contact with your skin. The first thing you can do is you can add a little bit of fractionated coconut oil. I would avoid using regular coconut oil because, as you know, regular coconut oil hardens. it solidifies. And so the pipes in our house, especially because we live in the Midwest where it's very, very cold sometimes throughout the year, that's going to harden the pipes. That's not good. And my husband will even tell you that he doesn't want me using this in our tubs because this also then would go down the drain. So he doesn't like us putting oil in the drains, which I totally get. So just be really, really careful about that. So you could do that if you're comfortable with it. The other thing you can do is actually what I like to do is I add my essential oils actually to my Epsom salt before I add it in the tub. And the Epsom salt helps to absorb it and helps it emulsify into the water a little bit better. So all I'll do is as I'm scooping out the Epsom salt like this, and I'll have it sitting right here, and I'll set it down, and I'll add the oils right to this, and then I'll add that into the tub, and then just kind of zhuzh it around a little bit. And that just helps it, again, emulsify throughout the water so that you don't have such direct contact with the skin. So again, you guys, this is a really great way of just helping pull toxins out of the body and also remineralizing the body from lost minerals that our bodies just are often depleted of anyway. So that's how you do a detox bath.